this video, I'm gonna show you how to use this guy and how we set it up and how we slit down sheet metal. Stay tuned, should be a good video. All right, first thing we have to do is take our profile and add up the dimensions so we know what to set the slitter to. So 6, 1.5 is 8.5 inches right here. But our slitter is going to be set at 8.5 inches. Let's get it going. The first thing I want to show you guys is the guide, the fence guide right here. It's an important part of setting up the slitting wheels. The dimension of this is 1/2 inch. All right guys, what we have here is the slitting wheels. Right here they act as scissor blades that are basically circular, and the machine rotates like this, feeding the material out and cutting and feeding and cutting, feeding. First thing we got to do is set slitting wheels to the dimension of our cut. So we're gonna do what they've built into these slitting wheels are little Allen bolts. Let me just take one out for you all the way. Take a little Allen bolt right here, and it has a little, almost like a little brass brake pad right here to keep it in place while the slitting action is occurring. Because the last thing you want happening is these wheels separating on you while that sheet is going through. And there are 2 of them on each wheel for that extra holding power. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna loosen them off, slide that one over. Our measurement was 8.5, so I'm just gonna set slitting. Caution, this tape here isn't always the most accurate. You can use it, there's nothing wrong with using it, but I like to use a ruler. And the way we use a ruler to compensate for the fence on the other side, like I was showing you earlier on in the video, is 1/2 inch wide. So when we put our ruler up to this face of the machine, we're allowing 1/2 inch for that fence. So if I want 8.5, I gotta set this to, you guessed it, 9 inches. Tighten that up. I tighten one, double check. Okay, so 9. Now this one just slides over and hits. You don't wanna jam it in, like hit it hard. You just want to snug it up, inward pressure here, and tighten it up. All right, the beauty of this slitter, it has the capability of making multiple cuts at one time. What I wanted to do was just show you how we set the next slitting blade, put it to the face of the cutting side of the blade. I'm gonna put my ruler against that. Just get this, tighten that down. Setting from cutting face to cutting face. If I went from here to here, we'd be 3/4 of an inch off of our cut. So then I'm just gonna tighten this up, get this tightened up. This is now ready to slit. Let me just show you how we slit it. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's send this through. And what you want to have is a handheld guide. We use this profile just out of a piece of 18 gauge galvanized. Prevents my hand from getting sucked into here, and it also allows me to push my material against the fence. So let's start feeding it through. And you notice once it starts going, I want to keep pressure in that way against the fence, and maybe keep my hand from allowing it to cup up, because when it cups up it can skip off the fence. And as it gets to the end, I'm just keeping it down with my hand and allowing my hand to hit the fence so I don't get sucked all the way in. All right, moment of truth. 8.5. Beautiful.